BishopPair is next. Oof, it's a title player. That can't be allowed. He's an international master with 2-4-78 who now has the tremendous benefit that I'm talking nonsense while playing. Plays a Slav and I don't know what I want to do. Now I'll play the main line. Sometimes I take on d5, sometimes I play the move e3. He transposed to the semi-Slav where recently I've been playing a lot of this e3, knight bd7, now bishop d3, queen c2, the other main line. But I've been getting into the Meran spirit a bit more. Bishop d3, bishop b7. He has a couple lines, castles, e4, but I like this weird, quiet positional move, a3. When all the rage is his line with bishop d6, castle, castle, queen to c2, and rook to c8, which I'm not sure what I want to do about it. He plays queen e7 instead. This is a line I also spent a lot of time checking. I can't remember details. What I do remember is that with the queen on e7, this pin with bishop g5 was a lot more awkward to meet. And I think this was the main line, e4, e5, bishop g5, hoping for the best. Black can win a pawn here with e d4, knight d4, bishop takes h2 check, king takes h2 and queen e5. But that pawn tends to be coming at a heavy price. h6, bishop h4. Once again, not sure about the details. I'll play rook a e1, which looks like a tempting move to me, intending to exchange a couple times on e5 and then play f4 later on. Always got to be careful in those positions that you don't activate the black army instead of your own if you do this d takes e5. But it certainly is something that black has to start worrying about. d, e, knight e5, and then either knight d4 or knight takes e5 and f4. And that was my plan, so I think I'll stick with it before he goes c5. I'm expecting knight takes, of course, when, I don't know, knight d4 is a bit tempting. Knight takes d3, queen takes d3, and knight f5 looks like it's coming. Not sure about it, though. Let's calculate for a second. Knight e5, if knight takes e5, he will probably go bishop takes, f4, bishop d4 check, king h1, threatening e5. If the queen moves, let's say queen e6. Oh no, he takes with the bishop, which is interesting. Did not like these lines I was talking about. Now knight takes e5, knight takes e5. Once again, I can go f4, and I think I will, leading to some opposite colored bishop's position after knight d3, queen d3. But I am threatening e5, and I have this 4 against 3 on the king side. So I quite like my chances, but I have to be careful. If black is in time to get in c5 and activate his own bishop, I could also be even in trouble here quite easily. Plays queen d7, which is logical. Offering to exchange queens. I don't want to exchange queens though. Keep this queen on the board and put it on f3. Now if he goes queen g4, I'm probably going to have to go for an ending with bishop takes f6. But at least I will think that's a good ending. I might avoid even that one after queen g4, queen f2, not 100% sure. What else could he do? He could move this knight, but doesn't have a good square. Knight h7 looks pretty passive. Knight g4 also does not seem to make a lot of sense. Queen d4 check is possible, but yeah, wouldn't scare me either. He does go knight h7, in spite of me saying he doesn't have a good square. I'll start with hitting the queen. The queen goes to c7, which makes sense, preparing c5. There must be something here, come on. Probably queen g4, intending rook d7. And yeah, still quite like my position. I guess he will go knight f8. I don't know, but knight f8, there's bishop f6 ideas. Oh, bishop c8, that's a much better move. Oof, I missed that move, I have to confess. Let's put the queen on h5 and pretend it's all part of the plan. Looks like I'm still okay because now c5 and allows some knight d5 ideas. But yeah, I should have seen bishop c8 coming. It's even an idea to play c5, rook d7, then bishop c8. Let's see what's going on. I want to push one of those pawns, e5 or f5. Don't know which one. e5 restricts the knight, f5 restricts the bishop. That's why chess is so tough. These choices very often contradict each other. Spirit of Light is saying, I feel some fear in Jan's commenting. Come on, I'm always scared to death of losing a game, everybody knows that. But I am reasonably happy with my position. Plays bishop e6, just kind of asking for f5, which I think he wants to answer with bishop to c4. Does that bother me, or do I want to encourage that? 5, bishop c4, rook f3. Nah, it looks alright. Let's give it a try. Now I want to pretend to start an attack with rook to g3. Plays f6, which is also important in order to prepare a potential rook d8. I'm not sure I've played this so well, I have to confess. Rook g3, king h8. I don't know, something's gone wrong. Probably rook f3 was not the greatest idea after all. Don't see how to proceed. No, I don't like that move. I'm sorry, I'm losing the threat here. All of a sudden black is okay after I've been pushing the whole game. Chess is tough. You make 2-3 dumb moves and all of a sudden you got nothing, and here I gotta bail out and go for this endgame where I don't think I'm better, frankly. Where did I put my pieces? Let's pretend to put this rook on an active square. Knight g5 comes with tempo, which is a bit annoying, but then I can go rook e3 and go h4 next move. I should be okay still. Yeah, he keeps that option in reserve, plays c5, which I think is a better move. Problems after rook d3, which I will play nevertheless. Now knight g5 attacks the e4 pawn. I would have to do something about that. Probably I'd go e5, fe, h4, forcing that knight back. See how that goes. But I can't claim that I've been playing this game overly well. Knight h7, knight e4 was my intention. But yeah, I'm not better anymore, just kicking around. Knight f6. Actually, I'm worse, probably. Let's take and rook d6, attacking the f6 pawn. For now I'm a pawn down, but I don't think it's such a dramatic problem because I am controlling the open d file. And my bishop at the moment is a bit more active than his. For example, here, bishop takes h6 was a threat, which he spotted and went h5. It's about time to think of some kind of plan. He's not really threatening anything, so I'll just quietly make some moves. a5. Problem is, whenever I go somewhere, let's say rook b7, he has rook b8. It's hard for me to make progress. So I'll stop him from going b4 here, play bishop d2. Ask him to make a move, which still doesn't seem so easy. Rook db8. I can always simplify into an equalish position by offering an exchange of material with like rook e7, rook d8, takes, bishop takes, a5. It's not something I want to do though. Gotta make moves too. You know what? Let's spice it up a little bit and go for a little trick. Not sure if that's good. It's probably bad. Point is fg, rook g6 check, and I was hoping I would win my material back, which I am. Problem is, I don't think I'm better after this. Or not winning. I'm hoping there's some mating constructions, but I'm really not sure. Was a nice trick though, you'll admit. Bishop g5. And here, well, if you have an extra pawn in the mix and these two rooks on the 7th rank, there are some mates to be concerned about if you're black. Planning to go rook g7, rook f7, and take it from there. BishopPair resigned. I'm not sure he had to, but he was also running low on time. Good game, BishopPair, and good game me, finding that bishop g5 trick after kind of screwing up. I will go back to my Banter Blitz session in 1 minute. Let's have a 1 minute look at the chat in the meantime. It's been pointing out in the last game where I was very proud of myself, I should have gone bishop h6 instead of bishop g5, which, yeah, was much better. I'm not quite sure why I missed that. Yeah, this is a better move, of course. Felt like there should be something. Yeah, of course I should have done that. Probably winning on the spot, right? King h6, rook f7. And rook f6 checkmate is a very serious threat. Yeah, it looked like there was something. I gotta spend a bit more time in the tactics trainer. Thanks for pointing that out. Let's get to our next game.
Until recently, chess was like this. Chess24 brought you this. Live interactive broadcasts from top tournaments with computer analysis and video commentary by the likes of Jan Gustafsson, Lawrence Trent and Peter Svidler. A play zone where you can take on opponents from all around the world 24/7. Interactive beginners courses ensuring you pick up the basics fast while having fun. A tactics trainer to sharpen your chess by solving puzzles adapted to your level. Hundreds of interactive videos letting you watch and learn from star players such as Vichy Anand, Peter Svidler, Paco Vallejo and Hu Yifan. You've given up on that outdated computer? That's why there are more reasons to use Chess24 on mobiles and tablets. Full playzone access, including pre-move. A tactics trainer so you can stay sharp wherever you are. Computer opponents you can challenge even when you're not online. Live broadcasts of top chess events. And the half? It's free. Well, that's half true. Most features are free, but limited for registered members. For a mere €99 per year, however, you can step up to premium membership and gain unlimited access to our video library. That and much more. See you at chess24.com.